Hey everyone, it's Mona here at Klatch, and today we have another episode of Garbage to Gorgeous. Today we are making over a little table. It's a short little table. I thought maybe it was a kid's table, but it's almost like too short for that. And I found it at Goodwill for $4.99, and the condition it was in, all scratched up and everything, is exactly what I would find kicked to the curb all the time. So my mom has some back issues, and it's harder for her to bend over, and I thought this was a perfect raised platform to feed the cats. The size is perfect, the height is really nice, and it's easy for them to jump up on. She doesn't have to bend all the way down, so it's great. So I thought I'd do it with a tropical cat theme. And I wanted to be able to go indoors or outdoors, so wherever it works best. I put together a bunch of images on Design Space and sized it according to the table size. And I have to use a large mat to cut it because these items are larger than just the square mat. So I'm using the 12 by 24 mat, and I'm running it through my cutting machine, my Cricut cutting machine, and then I'm going to put them onto the table individually. Then I have to weed everything. And all that means is taking off the excess vinyl. This one will be pretty easy because all I have are the cats and one palm tree. You want to make sure you pull out the details. So here's one palm tree and the two cats. Now I have to do this one, which will be more difficult. This one's got a lot going on. And I did it in black just so you could see the contrast, because a lot of times I just do it on white and it's hard to see the contrast of what I'm doing. But the color of the vinyl for this doesn't matter because we're not leaving the vinyl on the project. Okay, so now I want to just carefully pull this all back. Okay, now I'm going to just cut the different items out so I can place them on my table. Then we have our quote. And then we have our sun. And I'm cutting around just so I visually have a good idea of where to place it and where everything else fits in. So I'm going to cut the other palm tree and the two cats as well. So I have it all laid out roughly how I want it to be on the tabletop, and now I'm going to just add the transfer tape to the vinyl so that I can put it on there and then we can paint. The way I'm going to add the transfer tape is I'll take a piece of my vinyl and cut a piece that will fit. So I'm going to peel the tape off. Now it's on the transfer tape, and I can rub the transfer tape down. So when it comes time to peel that back, it will stick to the transfer tape, and then I'll be able to put it onto the table. And I'll do that with all the other pieces too. So here's the finished tabletop, and now I just need to attach it to the base. And I did it with paint that is outdoor paint, and everything should be good and sealed, and I shouldn't have to put any kind of protective coating on there, but you could if you wanted to. Now we have this fun refinished table, and it's colorful and it's got a tropical feel to it, and it should be weatherproof for outside because I sealed everything. So be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below, and you can make super fun stuff. I did this with my cutting machine. You can use a stencil and do that instead, but there's the contrast in colors. I hope you like the table makeover, and I hope you give something like that a try. And I happen to use my cutting machine for this, my Cricut cutting machine. However, you could use stencils, you can create your own cutouts if you wanted to. It would take a little more time, but the possibilities are endless. You do not have to have a cutting machine. It just makes life a little bit easier. So I hope you like it. I hope it inspires you to give something new life. You might have something at your house that you're thinking of throwing away, but really it would look great if you just gave it a little makeover. So I will definitely see you next time. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.